My name is Dennis Jankerson. I'm the St. Louis City Fire Chief. This all came about when the City of St. Louis Fire Department had a catastrophic loss of one of our firefighters, firefighter Ben Polson. They had his company, Engine Company 13, had responded to a fire in a building. They showed up on the scene, vacant building, heavy fire. They made entry. Within just minutes of making entry, we had a catastrophic collapse of the second floor on top of the two-member team that had made entry. Unfortunately, firefighter Polson didn't make it out. He was a highly educated individual, went away to school, got a degree in economics, got a law degree, got a master's of business, but yet still he decided he wanted to look at being a firefighter. He was looking at some way to give back. And when I interviewed Ben for the position, it was like, "You don't need to be here, Ben." He goes, "Yeah, but it's just something I got to do."
My name's Galen Taylor. I am a 16-year veteran of the St. Louis Fire Department. In the short time that we were able to have him with us, we actually got him to open up and he became a member of our family. And I truly mean that. He was just like one of my little brothers. So as you can see, we actually had our street that our firehouse sits on named after him.
My name is Matthew Burley. This is my son Cameron Burley. So I am a detective of the St. Louis City Police Department, and I met Ben by playing hockey against him when he played for the fire department. This scholarship has been, it's been huge for our family. It's allowed me to be around more, where I would have to work extra shifts, work extra overtime. It's allowed me to be around my family. We are just beyond grateful for everything this organization has done.
It's impacted me a lot. It's a huge honor to be first recipient of it. I get to, of course, go to Vianney. Great. I'm loving it so far. Of course, get to play hockey there as well. And it's also been a great honor that I get to wear his number 8. And I basically get to play for him and with him too by wearing number 8. And it's a huge honor to be able to wear that as well. Yeah, I get to walk the same halls as Ben did. And it's just so cool that I'm able to continue his legacy and be a part of this.
My name is Randy Carricker. Whenever I think about firefighters and police officers, first responders, I'm thankful that they put their lives on the line for us on a daily basis. And when you hear about somebody that loses their life, putting their life on the line to keep us safe, it makes me think and it makes me want to take action. So that's why I got involved. I wanted to help out Ben Polson's family and friends in any way I could. This is a fundraiser that'll provide a high level of support for the families of firefighters and police officers that are injured or lose their lives in the line of duty. And there's not much we can do. We can never bring a first responder back, but everything we can do to help out their families is something that we should do. And the people that have put this together on an annual basis have done an amazing job. When you go back to Ben's hockey teammates from his youth, being there for his friends and family, it's a remarkable mission that we're taking on tonight.
My name's Dan Baracco. I'm a board member, part of the Quinlivan Foundation. Ben was my best friend. He wanted to be a lawyer. He could have done anything, but I think it says a lot about his character that he ended up becoming a firefighter and kind of followed in his dad's footsteps. And anything that we can do for Ben and for our first responders is something that is really important.
My name is Marvin Steele, and I am the president and CEO of the Heartland St. Louis Black Chamber of Commerce. But the real impact, I think, is the attitude of helping, giving back, understanding the needs in our community and what people go through with loss, and that we take those loss and we turn it into a love relationship with each other, which is key. And I think this is the spirit of the foundation, and I'm very, very, very much attuned and attracted to it. We all work at helping each other. We all work at saving each other. But when you find someone that's willing to give up their lives for their fellow man, that's pretty exceptional. That's pretty extraordinary. And I think that what the foundation does is keep that memory and that spirit alive. And I think it's so very important.
I was a trauma nurse in my early career. Then I got into oncology.
And I've got 26 years as a firefighter. I was a paramedic before that on the ambulance.
Well, I think it's meant a lot when Ben Polson's scholarship came around.
Every one of her instructors has talked about how good of a pilot she is. I got to see why she loves it.
So I'm going to college right now for flight school, and then after this 4 years of college, I'm wanting to go to officer candidate school to then go to the military, and hopefully I'm going to be a fighter pilot.
Through all of this, I knew I wanted to work for my knowledge. I wanted to show how appreciative I am for the opportunities being created around me and how devoted I am to what I want to become. I believe that things are earned by kindness, hard work, and ambition. My family and I truly are grateful for each and every one of you.
Where all does the money go from the Quinlivan Foundation galas and events?
Yeah, we do a couple of different things with the donations. One is we're doing scholarships for children of first responders. We also look to help out people who have lost a first responder in their life. We help them out financially. And then the last one would be helping to rebuild areas of St. Louis that are challenged financially, so we can make it a safer kind of environment for the whole community, first responders, everybody that lives in that area.
What legacy are you looking to leave with the Quinlivan Foundation on behalf of Ben Polson?
I think what we're looking to do is raise as much money and awareness as we can in the city of St. Louis in Ben's name. We never thought that this would take on the life that it has, and so we've got so many businesses and people that are supporting us now that I think we're just looking to continue to do as many events and fundraising as we can for the city of St. Louis.
What's your goal for the Quinlivan Foundation over the next year to 3 years?
Expansion, growing it, being able to help more people, probably get into some development stuff with hopefully YAPAC and then doing community building outreach and stuff like that to grow and where Ben was working in that area up in North City. So just growing it.
What has creating and being a part of this foundation done for the way you show gratitude and live in gratitude?
I mean, it's completely changed everything. Before, I didn't really think about doing any of this stuff, and then what happened with Ben and the need for everything that's right outside of our little bubble here, it just changed the perspective of everything we have.
St. Louis is home. And home, for most beings on the face of the earth, is the most important thing in their lives. It's where they start, it's where they end, it's where they live their life. And St. Louis, to me, is all of that and even more. It's home. Primarily because of people. The people here deserve it. In some cases, they've struggled. Some cases, we've been our own worst enemy. There are some really wonderful things that people have done in St. Louis. But the combination of all those things, if we rebuild St. Louis, we can build it back better. We can make it that shining city on the hill for the humans that are here and the humans that are to come.
My name is Michael Hummey, and I'm a police officer in the city of St. Louis. Like many in here tonight, I had the privilege of befriending Ben through playing hockey with him. Since the beginning of the foundation, it's beginning to grow into a lot more. A few months ago, I lost my best friend, and even though all the foundation's funds were allocated for the year, they found a way to help his family out. And that's what this foundation is about, stepping up when life hits you the hardest. If you're able, please consider donating tonight. Your generosity would be helping these first responder families in the time that they need it most.